Okay, so you went to Mexico. That shit happened.
Underwear was soiled.
No. Underwear. Did you throw it?
Shard.
Did you throw it away?
Of course, you can't keep that shit.
Yeah. Got holes in it now.
Sharding and stuff.
Went out to the backyard, made a hole, and just buried everything.
Oh, I wonder if your underwear's still there.
You know, that was actually one of the funny things is like actually
it's biodegradable.
Now it is.
The funny thing about that story is that reminds me of a trip whenever I went to Mexico and I was like 12 or 13 and I was in Mexico and I didn't like to go out and I would just they had a Nintendo 64 at their house, my aunt and uncle and my cousins.
Back when the PS3 was
No, bullshit. The N64 was still a thing. You know, it was new. The PS2 was not
in Mexico.
a thing. Fuck
Okay,
you.
continue.
God
continue.
damn, you're such an asshole, Eric. All right, Eric, what's your topic?
All right. Well,
Motherfucker.
What?
Let's do this.
This is. I'm a little scared because you didn't tell us.
You should be scared.
You didn't tell. Eric
This
didn't
is
tell
real
us.
personal.
He didn't brief us on what his topic is. I'm keeping it serious.
This is so personal that some of you may not talk.
He literally said, I'm not telling you what my topic is during our briefing before the taping, before we started rolling. He's like, I'm not telling you. It's like,
All right.
it's a secret.
Let's
I
hear
want you to
this.
be shocked when you hear it.
So
here we go.
So recently I've been reading these reviews on this one product
Okay.
that does some terrible things to people.
Oh,
Terrible
this
things
one?
to people.
You're talking about this topic?
Yes.
You
I
do-
want to know
Okay.
what's the most terrible shit you've taken.
Oh my god.
Most terrible shit we've taken. Like, give me an example.
Like, you mean like explosive diarrhea?
Explosive diarrhea.
Oh god.
Just diarrhea or also like food poisoning where
It
you
could be
throw
food
up?
poisoning. It could be
So is
where
it
you
worse?
just went into the restroom and you came out and it was destroyed.
It was you devastated
desecrated it.
Yeah, desecrated that porcelain deity.
They had to burn down the building.
Good thing it was at a public place because you just walked away from that.
I want to know.
God.
All right.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's
I've taken a lot of shit.
It's like so many
Oh,
battles.
I know
which
you
was
take
the
a lot of
worst.
shit. You take like 2 a day, sometimes 3. I want to know
Wow.
the worst one, the one that's
What?
etched in your
Good for
memory.
you. 3 shits a day. That's pretty good. Good job. That's
Okay,
healthy.
I don't remember what I ate. I just remember telling.
Just
Story.
remember the aftermath.
I just remember like being on the toilet and just saying, like, legitimately praying, saying,
Please
God.
stop. Please stop at some point.
I remember just praying and I was like, please God, make this go away. I need this to stop. I will never eat whatever the fuck I ate or whatever.
Hot Cheetos.
Whatever. Probably.
You should put up the reviews, like, boop, just one of the reviews.
So this
I
is
don't remember.
images on the screen of an Amazon review of somebody eating gummy bears and
I
having
read that.
diarrhea.
That was so funny.
After the mass, so the image is on screen, so you can.
It was
check
pretty
out.
funny.
I got it. Your link is in the description below, if you want to read over that too.
Oh, I don't know.
So
I don't know what
for me,
what's
there
wrong.
was a sensation. This happened this year actually. I don't remember what I ate. I think it was more just me getting sick. It might have been food poisoning. I
Your
don't remember.
eyes.
I don't remember what it was that gave me the food poisoning. I just remember the aftermath, and it was terrible. I had to call
oh,
out.
God, the aftermath.
I just woke up the next day in a puddle of my own shit.
I had to call out sick for like 2-3 days, and, stuff,
And they're
just
like,
'cause-
"What's
Dude,
wrong?"
that's
I was
food
like,
poisoning.
That was food poisoning.
That is food
That was
poisoning.
food poisoning. But the thing is, well, I'm not going to admit that this part, but I'm going to just censor it right here. All right, but I'll tell you guys right now.
And
That
then,
is
like, what
true.
if you fart and then that's it?
And-
Game fucking over.
And then you,
So-
you didn't in
You
fact
just think
fart
it's
as
gas,
much as shard.
and then-
you know?
So, anyways, back to the regular schedule program. So,
It's a nice shark.
the
sharded. Yeah.
the thing about the situation that happened is that I was like so fucking dead. Like, I was like, I think I was having a fever. I might have had a fever, I think. But it was to the point where like I literally had trouble walking. Like I couldn't make it to the
Fuck that.
I couldn't make it to the bed. Like I was trying to watch Walking Dead. This is when Walking Dead was on Sunday and stuff. And I was like literally just trying to like make it to the bed, to crash on the bed, and just I literally could barely move and stuff like that. I was very weak. and
Shit
when I
case.
had a
You're
shit.
very weak in the aim.
When I no, not
When you lose 5 pounds in 30 minutes, I think you're weak.
no, but whenever I was having that diarrhea and stuff, like that was crazy because I remember thinking to myself, "Oh my god, just make it stop. I give up. I want to just leave my body right now and just check it."
Pretty much.
That thought came to my mind is like, "Oh my god, I better not fucking die of this." That literally, legitimately, that was a thought that I had, and I did lose like I lost like
more
5 or
people
10 pounds that week.
Diarrhea is, I think diarrhea is the main cause of death in the world.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
so many diseases can cause diarrhea that people die from dehydration, and dysentery is death by diarrhea. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
That's what
you
that
lose
is.
a lot of fluids and stuff. So I was
And
drinking a
then
lot of
boom.
Gatorade. I was drinking a lot of salt, like eating a lot of like saltine crackers, like Ritz crackers.
It's Sprite.
To Sprite, yeah,
7
just
Up.
trying to stay hydrated and stuff like that. It was really hard for me to eat anything as I couldn't eat shit. You know, I just
Well, of course you couldn't eat shit, man. That
Like-
would just make you worse.
yeah, like so. You literally, I'm just living off of crackers. I think I might have had
Saltine crackers.
I think I might have had saltine. I think I might have
Sprite.
had like one time where I had noodle soup. What is it? Ramen noodles. I think.
Oh, you don't want to have ramen noodles.
Yeah.
You're sick, bro.
No, it wasn't ramen noodles. It wasn't. It was something else.
Chicken noodle soup.
It was like a broth, chicken broth.
Just chicken broth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
That's
I think that's what it
gross.
was.
All right.
But
And it just came out the same way. Was that fast to swallow
You're
chicken?
disgusting.
my diarrhea,
happens,
my
once it
diarrhea
happens.
was my diarrhea was red because of Gatorade. I was like,
Oh my God, is that blood?
I would have fucking.
It may not have been Gatorade. I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
would have lost my shit. Like, seriously.
Oh, you were losing
what
your
the
shit.
fuck
on
am I
the-
doing here, guys?
I thought it was Gatorade because I felt like it was just all liquid. I was like,
You could get to the point where you actually ate diarrhea with blood. Yeah,
I didn't.
That's
I
when
don't
you
think I
gotta
had
go to the
blood.
hospital.
yeah. When people die from
Eat
a
Squilla.
strain of E. coli, that's in like beef of hamburger meat, because of the that strain lives in cows. They diarrhea until they bleed out their ass and they die.
That's gross.
Some kids died. A lot kids
Jack in the
died.
Box?
Jack in the Box back
Yeah.
in the 90s.
And it came from the ice machine.
Oh, fuck.
Boom.
How is Jack in the Box still around?
Oh, it was back in the
It's
90s.
damn good. It's damn good.
You
good.
never read the
Their breakfast
Food Inc?
is pretty
not
good.
read. Soft Food Inc. or whatever?
No.
Where they pretty much like muzzle you. They legally bind you where you can't talk about it.
I literally am very.
You can't say the name of the company.
I'm very happy.
Jack in the
that,
Box killed people with their hamburger
I'm very
meat.
happy that I didn't eat Bluebell ice cream at the time when that happened. Though.
If I remember the story correctly,
true.
they actually, when they
It's
were
back.
taking one kid to the hospital and they lifted him from the seat, he was bleeding out of his ass and onto the seat
fuck.
Oh,
through his jeans.
oh
my
God.
Yeah. My teacher told me about that. And I was in 5th grade,
Oh my god.
and I was like, "This is bullshit." And then turns out it's true. Oh.
Ew. Jack
Okay.
in the Box.
So you guys got any other stories, or am I the only one?
Well, I don't know
What?
about. Oh, well,
Mine.
go
Let's
ahead.
go, Eric. Let's go, Eric. Can
Pray
you top
tell.
that one? Can you top one? Can you top the thought of dying? Because I
No,
literally thought I was
honestly,
gonna die.
I was a child. I was around 12,
Okay.
11 years old. It's
very
back when
sad
we
for me.
took trips to Mexico.
Oh fuck!
Your life is
Fuck.
over.
I don't know what I ate, but it made me really.
Was it
really-
like on the street, like on a taco stand?
Well, when you go to Mexico, everything's on the street.
Oh, yeah.
I ate something really bad.
Mhm.
Really, really bad.
It might have been cat meat or something.
I don't
right?
know. It could have been cat meat. It might have been raccoon. It might have been skunk.
Who knows?
Just don't know.
Who knows? Whatever they found.
They eat pasta.
Whatever it was, it tasted good at the time.
It tore him
It
up.
tasted good, but
It tore me up.
it came out.
My asshole was so red. Like, why do you know what
Oh, yeah,
color it
but-
was?
I
my
couldn't.
story-
I could not escape the toilet for
Yeah.
hours. For
In my
hours.
story, the toilet paper actually hurt. Like it hurt to wipe.
Yeah,
It
you
hurts to
wiped
wipe.
so much because it would hurt to wipe.
Yeah, it sucks.
Is that when you wanted a bidet?
a
bidet.
A bidet. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm not.
You're not French.
French.
You're not French.
That's fucking weird.
But anyway, so
French people.
But okay, so you went to Mexico. That shit happened.
Underwear.
I
feel like that shit was-
Underwear was soiled.
Oh, underwear. Did you
Underwear
throw
is
it?
shard.
Did you throw it away?
Of course, you don't use that
Shard.
shit.
Yeah, got holes in it now.
Sharding and stuff.
Went out to the backyard, made a hole, and just buried everything.
Oh, I wonder if your underwear's
Is that
still
where-
there.
You know that was actually one of the funny things is like actually
It's biodegradable.
Now it is.
The funny thing about that story is it reminds me of a trip whenever I went to Mexico and I was like 12 or 13 and I was in Mexico and I didn't like to go out and I would just they had a Nintendo 64 at their house, my aunt and uncle, my cousins.
Back when the PS3 was.
No, bullshit.
Ass.
The N64 was still a thing. You know, it was new. The PS2
yeah,
was
in
not
Mexico.
a thing. Fuck
Okay,
you.
continue.
God
Continue.
damn, you're such an asshole, Eric.
Why?
You are a dick. All right. Anyways, so they had N64. I was playing in Ocarina of Time. You know, whatever. And so the thing about that is, I even brought my PS1 with me. I remember packing it so I can play Marvel vs. Capcom. So that was fucking badass when like playing it with my cousin. So the moral of the story is like whenever my aunt and uncle, my mom and dad, and my brothers, they would all go out and I wouldn't want to go out. I stayed to like play video games all day inside the house in Mexico. And so when they come back and stuff, and they would like all like be shitting and stuff like that, and I wasn't because I didn't eat that fucking outside food and stuff. And so that was actually funny because I was the only person in that whole trip that didn't get sick from fucking stomach whatever. And then like one of this person shall go unnamed, but they know who they are. But it was funny as fuck whenever like the
Just
bathroom.
shat himself standing
No,
up.
no. The bathroom was. It's like a little tiny little closet.
It can only take so much.
It's about the size of this space, so it's literally
Tiny.
It's a tiny bedroom, it's a bathroom, and it's in the middle of the house, and then like the dining room is like right there within earshot of everything. You can hear the shitting that's going on in that bathroom because it's echoing.
horror.
It's echoing. And so the thing is,
It's like
all
a
that
trumpet.
all that happened, right?
Trumpets
It is
from
what it
hell.
is. It is what it is. And so you hear the flushing of the toilet, and then she comes out. She comes out of the bathroom.
Well, it's a she.
It's a she. I'll go ahead and I'll confirm it's a she.
Cousin?
No.
Family.
so-
like
Close-
it was
close family.
it was a close family member.
Okay.
And so she came out, and then my mom made this joke. It's like, "Are you okay? You're better now."
So it wasn't his mom.
Okay. So my mom was like, "Are you better now? Are you okay?" And then she said
moment.
she said no and ran right back. Close the door right behind her. Go right back. I was like, "You literally just wrapped up just to come right back inside."
I hope you still give her shit for it till this day.
We literally forgot about that story until now.
Yeah.
The memories we brought up. Your shitting story.
So that was interesting.
I think I've had food poisoning.
I have
was
not had that.
CC's I might have given you food poisoning once.
Everyone will get diarrhea from some point or not. That's your body purging itself from something that it
Doesn't need or
that a
want.
bacteria or some sort of thing is that it knows it's in its digestive system. So your body's like, we need this out, so it's gone. But there are at least 2 times I got food poisoning, but the worst one I was in
Mexico
on a trip.
Gotta be careful,
You gotta
man.
be careful in Mexico.
But you know what happened? It was I ate a can of sardines.
Holy crap!
And
Bro,
Holy shit.
man.
God damn, man.
You are right. You like to gamble with your life.
and I got to tell you, I have not eaten sardines since. It's not out of fear as much as respect. I know what kind of
You almost destroyed me.
I know what demon lies within that can, and I've won once before, but I don't know if I can win again.
Did you get the name
I
of this
think
demon?
I was at an age where I think children die from that, and I lost weight. It was like a week of hell. I did not eat in a week.
Oh,
The whole week I
God.
did not eat. I barely drink water, and they're like, "Hey, eat something." They even like offer
Give
me
you
like
bread?
really good food, like better food than what usually we were having, kind of thing in that area. Like, we'll go get you something really good so you can eat it or something, something that you like. And I couldn't express how I don't want to eat. I don't want to
Feel
do
the
anything
pain.
but just lie down and get up, go to the restroom, and come back and lie down again.
And die.
And sleep because I am so tired of shitting. I am so
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
tired of shitting all the time. And it was past diarrhea. It was not just
water.
I've never
Was it just liquid?
because everyone's like, oh, what they're always like, you never know, like, oh, diarrhea is diarrhea. It's everything coming out that hasn't been processed, and it's not being processed correctly by your large intestine. So it's not even feces as much as a slurry of everything that was in your system.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is gross, but I will say that I've never had anything that was black
Oh,
come out
fuck.
of me.
That's never happened
like
to me either.
black, okay,
Yeah.
which I think could have been blood, you know?
Bile duct.
But it was horrible, and it stopped after like 3 days or so. But I was cold all the time because I had a fever,
Cold sweats.
and I was in bed just trying to not die, trying to just not be tired all the time, and I didn't even go to the hospital. No one took me to the hospital. Like, oh, he
Shit.
just has the shits, man. I don't know what's going on with him, and I was very sick, and I know that it was sardines. I know it was the sardines. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And that was the
Expiration
first
date
time. The
3
first
years ago.
time, and last time I got food poisoning of that caliber, of that category, man, because it hasn't happened since. And I think it prepared me from that point on, and the rest of my life. I have like an iron stomach. Like I've eaten things, things that should have,
Killed
like,
you.
like at least like. I should have taken a knee, like, I'm weakened. But no, I've somehow been okay. And I've been in groups with people, like, of 8 people who eat something, and they all got the shits. They all need to go to the ER. And I'm somehow, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I had seconds, and I don't feel shit. So whatever that happened that week
Made you stronger.
made me stronger. And
What doesn't kill you make you
and I
stronger.
haven't had food poisoning since. One time I actually ate sausage from a barbecue that over a week old,
Oh,
which
fuck.
no one told me it was a week old. It was in the fridge, so I was like, oh, it's completely edible. I'm gonna eat this shit. So I actually ate it like at 8, and I'm again I'm hardcore, man. I don't get sick from eating things anymore. All right, so it was strange how like, oh, this isn't agreeing with me. And I had eaten that for breakfast because I got up, I heated up something to eat, I ate it, and I had breakfast, I had lunch, and I was already like past eating dinner like around 5, like my last snack of the day, and I finally threw up around 7 p.m. And the only thing that I threw up was the sausage.
Fuck.
That's
Explain that.
gross.
Explain that
That's
fucking
gross.
crazy shit, because I had eaten different things throughout the day past breakfast, which I had eaten the sausage. I had eaten things for lunch and dinner that when I threw up did not come out, but the sausage came out. So it's like a very selective process, whatever goes on in there, because it just threw out this is what was wrong, by the way. Why? it's all out there.
So
And I was living in Arlington on that house on Arlington Street at that time. That was back in 2000. I'm gonna say 2008 is when that happened, and I was pretty sick for that day. And the next day I was hungry as shit because I was weakened. So I ate more, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm okay with that. So I don't
Not
know,
the sausage, right?
but I can promise you, whatever was in that sardine can almost killed me, and it made me stronger. Maybe it was like a test. We should do that to our young to have like to have
Weed out the-
weed out the
The
weak. Like you're like, oh yeah, you're of age. You're coming of age. You're almost a teenager. You're 12 years old. You're
Step into
here's some
adulthood.
sardines. We gotta weed out
God
the
be
weak.
with you.
Yeah, it's okay,
may
son.
the odds be ever.
If
in your favor.
You're my son. You'll survive.
May
And
the
then, like
odds
he
be
dies.
ever in your favor. I love it.
Can of sardines, 4 people, 1 bathroom.
Yeah, and hey, maybe I remember the brand of sardines by just the picture. I don't remember the name, but if I ever see it again, I'll fucking
You know,
upload
David,
that to Facebook. Or
You
something.
said that you don't get sick anymore.
I don't get sick anymore.
So if I bought these gummy bears, would you be willing to eat
Well,
about 20
here's
of
the
them?
thing. I mean,
I can eat 20 of them.
I haven't.
I will buy this.
Not of that caliber is what he said. He said he hasn't gotten sick of that caliber.
Yeah, it hasn't happened since. So, but I have feasted with people who we ate something that was bad. I know to not eat certain things, but when I go to a buffet, I'll eat the seafood. I'm not afraid. Fuck you guys.
Oh no!
I'll even eat the sushi.
No.
Kiss my ass, and nothing happens to me. I am unfazed. But I don't eat raw meat. I don't go out there like kill a fucking pig and eat its intestines or something. I don't do that. I cook things. Better burnt than raw. Be on a safe side kind of thing. But these gummy bears, of which you tell, seem to be a foe indeed. Who
I'm
knows?
gonna bring them back. We're all gonna eat some.
We're gonna eat 5 at the beginning of the podcast, and by the end of it, we're gonna find out what happens.
Exactly.
I'm down.
I don't know.
You know,
But-
I-
Our producer's saying no.
But here's the thing: I'm not even
Dude.
saying that the placebo effect is gonna make me shit my pants. I'm just saying, if
Or
I
how
know
about
it's gonna cause me harm, I don't know if I'll be willing to ingest it. I don't.
I don't think.
Okay,
you'll
how
get
about this?
sick.
I'll have a control. 2 of them will be normal. 2 of them will be the sugarless.
So
We'll
you're gonna
see.
we're gonna be a
We're-
blind study.
we're-
Is
exactly.
We don't know
It's a
which
blind
one's which.
study.
Is the producer gonna be like, I'll decide which 2 get the shits?
And
That you know what? That's actually pretty good. A double blind study
double-
is the best way to test whether or not these gummy bears are in fact toxic.
Oh, okay.
you
I would
down,
do
producer?
I'm willing to do that for science.
It's only 2 people and there's 2 restrooms, so I think we're safe.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
love,
We
don't
will-
choose me, please.
We'll bring diapers and everything.
Depends.
Depends.
No, but here's the thing about that time. That exact my story about whenever I had the shits earlier this year is I actually discovered what it was to have like sulfur burps. I've never even knew those things
Oh,
existed.
those
Yeah,
things are
when
horrible.
you have like it's actually when protein is rotting inside your stomach.
Yeah, and so
Ew.
what happened was like that. I remember what it was. I was at a restaurant and I ate some chicken there.
Yeah.
And it was
Was it a Brazilian meat?
it was a
Oh, you can
it was
make
it was for a
buffet.
birthday party. I don't remember whose birthday it was exactly, but it was just there for a birthday dinner. And so what happened was I got super dehydrated because I didn't drink enough water. I think I had like
So
lemonade.
you had their water?
No, I didn't have their water. I had
Oh,
lemonade.
okay.
I had lemonade. And so what happened was later that day, like that night afterwards, I went to a party and I drank lots of beer, getting fucked up, like just, and then after that, it was really embarrassing because like I didn't know what sulfur burps were at the time. And like I was burping and somebody was like, why does it smell like rotten eggs up in here? Like, it was like, it was my burps and stuff. And I didn't want to say anything and I didn't say anything at all.
Aw.
And so like,
I just farted.
and so I think somebody did think I was farting. I was like, no, like it was just me burping. And then like, and at the end of the night, like
Here's some Tums.
at the end of the night, I was in the restroom just shitting and stuff. I was like, fuck.
It was me
it was
all
the start.
along.
It was starting.
This is disappointing.
The burps
The
were a
burps-
warning signal.
But the burps didn't go away until like I think
No,
2 days later.
Yeah,
they don't go
yeah,
away for a long
because
time.
it takes a while for that meat to be digested. Your stomach is actually rejecting it.
It would have been better if you just threw up, actually.
I did.
That's
I actually
gross.
I felt better because I did take a toothbrush and just shove it in my mouth to like make myself gag and throw up as much as I could. I forced myself.
What are you,
to
like
throw.
a teenage girl?
Like
What the fuck is that shit?
anorexic,
Toothbrush?
like bulimia is a thing. I'm very bulimic. I know.
I never
You're not bulimic.
I never.
I
got
never
it.
bothered like knowing the
Fat
difference
ass. I'm
between a
kidding.
bulimia and anemia. And
Anorexia.
Anorexia,
Okay, so
not anemia.
anorexia,
Is you don't eat.
you don't eat.
Bulimic is when you eat, but
Yeah,
get your
and
stomach
did you
back
know
up.
that bulimics actually are not mostly skinny? They're not skinny.
Fuck.
They actually are characterized by gorging themselves on food on a binge and
It's real.
immediately after throwing up. But they look normal. They do not look as if they are.
So they're doing it just for
It
the
is-
taste?
It is an eating. It is an eating disorder, but it does not look. It is not. They do not look like an anorexic. And some anorexics are willing to throw up, but specifically they will avoid eating as much food as possible.
They look really gross.
Yeah,
So
but
Patty-
they have a problem to where they always perceive. And again, it's not they see themselves; they perceive themselves
Yeah.
as being fat or overweight or ugly.
There's nothing wrong with a little meat.
See, that's what a fat bitch would say. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that you can't convince them.
You're all about that
okay.
bass, about
'Cause
that
if-
bass.
if-
No
if-
trouble.
If they say to, well, obviously I can't listen to you because you're just a fat bitch and you don't see what I'm coming through.
Have you ever seen
It's
CSI or-
It's hard to reach them.
I have seen CSI.
There's this one Las Vegas episode where she was a model, but every time she looked herself in the mirror, she saw nothing but ugliness. So she got to the point where she just started like scraping her skin away with glass.
Oh fuck.
No, I have not seen that fucked up episode of CSI.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
That's fucked up. Patty, finish out this topic. What's your crazy
Yeah, what's
story?
your topic,
What's your story?
Patty?
No. We're still on this
Oh,
topic.
we shared
Everybody's told a story.
Yeah,
oh wait,
I did.
that's right, you did.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I
okay. It
prayed
was
to
a
God
first.
to
Oh
make
yeah,
it stop
that's right. Yes.
as I
How
was
old were
dying.
you?
I don't remember.
You got on your knees.
It was probably
took
like
out your rosary
3 months
beads
ago.
and like
Hail
started
Marys
praying.
and stuff.
You know what? I don't remember though.
There have been times
like,
when I was so constipated that I did in fact pray to take a shit. Because
Well-
I had not taken a shit in 5 days and I had
Holy
eaten 3
fuck.
meals a day.
You know,
God
bro.
damn.
If the gummy bears work,
I remember
we'll have
where
a
I
laxative.
was. I remember when it was. And
Did
I
you
remember
like take
everything.
a laxative or something?
Well, I actually, there was this myth going around that this chewing gum that they had was a laxative, and I was chewing the fuck out of it, and sure enough, I took a dump. It was like,
was it
I
from
gotta
the-
tell you, we had some high density rounds that day.
Was it the MRE gum?
It was the MRE
Yeah.
gum, and they're like, it's a myth. It's not true.
It was.
It cleared me out.
yay!
And you know, it's not like I had milk on demand. You know, we were eating fucking poppy seed cake that had been in a package for 8 months, and the fuck
That's
were we-
gross. You set yourself up for that.
And we were running around in 104 degree weather, so we were very much dehydrated. So
Everything was frozen down there.
yeah, it was at a dead stop.
Two.
There's no pun intended. It was a dead
what
stop.
is that?
Nothing
That's just a
moved.
drum roll.
I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and I'd go sit on a toilet and nothing would
I
happen.
want a drum roll.
It was a very lonely time in my life.
Can I give you like the rap air horn?
All right, what's that? What's